of days. And our first stop was a Little Red, and we pulled up, and the gate was closed, like Wally World, vacation.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, folks, government shutdown. That can be problematic for folks that like to recreate on government properties, federal government properties, I should say.
With your money, it ain't going to bother you, dude. Come on.
Well, I don't know, Mark. I don't have any.
New KO.
I got other.
You can sell them KO3.
I got other places to go. We can access rivers in different places, and
no doubt.
State land's hopefully not going to be affected by that.
No doubt.
Welcome to the show. We're going to have a good one for you tonight. We have got Ralph Meeker from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. He's the statewide deer program coordinator. Will be joining us on the Edwards Food Giant hotline after the first break. Ralph hopefully going to stick around a couple of segments with us, give us a little update on deer hunting in Arkansas, what's going on, how the season's been going so far. Of course, archery season opens Saturday, about 3 weeks until the alternative firearms, formerly the black powder muzzleloader season, will crank up, and won't be too long till gun season opens.
Have Phillip on here. I know Damon be putting Phillip on the line here directly.
Yeah, we'll have Phillip Kastner on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline, and also going to have Edwards Food Giant Hotline is going to be busy tonight, Mark.
Yes,
we're going to have Danny Arballo from Brazzalo Custom Lures. Of course, he was on the show with us a couple of weeks ago, but we want to get a little update from him on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline
Casting
about how the Casting for Recovery fundraising went. He's been setting a high bar, and I think he's even set the bar higher this year.
Trey,
early indications.
I was also at the Edwards Food Giant hotline the other day.
Nice.
Remember I told you last week on, I believe it was Wednesday, Cindy and I went up there to pick up a couple of nice sirloins. They had some really nice sirloins up there. It may have been Tuesday. I can't remember. And their hot food bar there, which I know you frequent quite often.
I'm there usually once, or if not more times a week.
Dude, there were more. I don't know if we'll ever have as many people on the Edwards Food Giant hotline
as we're on the Edwards Food Giant food line.
Oh, my God. And let me tell you something. Fantastic. I mean, fantastic.
I was in there Sunday after, after church, and it was the church crowd was very deep in the line as well.
Fried
on Sunday.
Chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans. I had roast beef over rice with the debris.
Oh, you got a lot of the debris, man. I love that roast beef debris, man.
No doubt.
I love it. I love it. All right, you know what else I love? Fishing reports from Phillip Kastner.
Let's do it.
It's time for the Trader Bill's Outdoors Fishing Report. With locations in Hot Springs and Little Rock, Trader Bill's is your one stop for all things outdoors.
As promised on the Edwards Food Giant hotline, it's our buddy Phillip Kastner from Trader Bill's Outdoors. Phillip, how's it going, my man?
It's very confusing because all of a sudden it's 2-1 Boston over the Yankees.
Oh, we got the wild card game on the screen, the TV here in the Buzz Media compound.
Are we watching? Oh,
it's kind of crazy.
That's
not the bet that I would have placed to win.
I'm a Yankees fan. I've always been a Yankees fan. People hate me for that, but I like the Yankees and.
Well, it's a good reason to hate you for being a Yankees fan. I can't argue with that.
But I do love the Cardinals. So, I'm conflicted. I'm very conflicted. So who you got tonight?
Amongst many other things.
Who you got tonight? You like Boston, obviously.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm rooting against the Yankees. It doesn't matter who they're playing against. Yeah, I'm going to root.
I definitely want them to win now. I definitely want them to win, just so we can have this banter next week. Well, tell me, we got a big tournament coming up, don't we?
Absolutely. Guess what? The Mr. Bass of Arkansas Championship is coming up this coming weekend on Bull Shoals. That's what everybody's talking about. This is how Texas Boats has got dinner for all the contestants taken care of. You're going up to Bull Shoals in their backyard, and it's going to be a shootout. It really is. I've looked at the field. I really have. And it's trying to pick a winner. You can't do it. It's crazy. So It's going to be a great, great tournament on Bull Shoals this coming weekend.
2-day tournament.
Yep, both Friday, pardon, Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
You just got to be able to try to figure out who's going to be able to catch the big ones, because everybody's going to catch fish.
Philip, I'm sorry, Mark.
I was just going to say, I talked to Rodney Harper at Harper's Pure Country Taxidermy today, and Rodney, he said he's going to come up there and watch the.
Well, he's in Bull Shoals, right?
Yeah, he's up in Bull Shoals. He has an office up there, so he's going to be out there watching.
Philip, we've talked a lot over the past several months about the levels on the lakes. I mean, Bull Shoals has been high, and it's still higher than it normally would be this time of year. How's that going to affect the action in the Mr. Bass Championship?
Well, the first couple hours, obviously, everybody's going to be out there, chasing topwater fish. How you're going to win the tournament is going to be from hour 2 or 3 beyond. That's how you're going to catch a better quality fish. And I think they're going to come whether you're fishing brush out on drops or whether you're fishing a drop shot rig out on drops. That's how you're going to catch the difference between, 12 and 15 pounds. And that's the difference in winning on Bull Shoals. You
think about 30 pounds over 2 days is what it's going to take, somewhere in that neighborhood?
That's my number. The 2-day tournament on Bull Shoals, the over-under number has to be 30.
I like it.
28
34.
to 29 pounds.
I'm going 34.
That has to be it.
Mark likes the over.
The under on 34 for $1.
Yeah, and 7 fish over 8 pounds. How bad was I last week?
Do you remember, Philip,
terrible.
a couple weeks ago? That's what Mark's prediction was on Hamilton, and I think you had 28, and you were right on the money, man. You were on it within ounces.
Now, Philip, how many big fish they catching out of bull? You know?
Bull Shoals, you absolutely have a chance of catching a 4-pound average, during the right time of the year. But this is October, the end of September, 1st of October, that's a different creature. So you kind of got to throttle it a little bit. Mr. Bass of Arkansas Championship, you're got the best of the best of the entire state. And that's why I think that Trader Bill's has got one of the best circuits.
No doubt.
Regardless of whether you're fishing team trail, Mr. Bass, or high school trail. It is the best of the best, and that's why all these guys are up there.
No doubt.
Well, Philip, great stuff as always. Looking forward to hearing the results of that next week.
Yep.
And, hey, man, it's October tomorrow. I know we talk fishing with you all the time, but hunting seasons are knocking on the door, and I'm sure we'll talk more about that, too, in the coming weeks, man. We appreciate you, Philip.
Thanks, Philip.
Thanks, guys.
See you.
That is Philip Kastner from Trader Bill's
You got
Outdoors.
a couple of guys that fish up there. I think it's the Blevins boys there. Pretty salty up there on Bull. They come down here and win some.
Such a great fishery, man. It's been really good for 10, 15 years now. Well, we got to take a break. More Wild Side coming up. Stick around. Ralph Meeker, Deer Program Coordinator from Arkansas Game and Fish, right after this. It's time to hit the lakes and rivers, but before you back that boat into the water, stop by Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock, because the boat ramp is a bad place to discover a dead battery. Jacob Johns and the crew will take care of you like family and make sure you're charged up and ready to roll before you make the first cast. Bad batteries take your fish finder out of the equation, and you can't stay on the fish if your trolling motor won't turn. So take charge of your fishing fortunes with a trip to Battery Outfitters, 5915 JFK Boulevard. I'm Trey Reid from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz, and when I'm looking for a great home-cooked lunch on the fly, my go-to spot is the deli at my neighborhood Edwards Food Giant. There's always a great selection of delicious meats and vegetables, fresh from the kitchen and served with a smile by the friendly folks behind the deli counter. You'll get heaping portions with cornbread or a dinner roll and a drink to wash it down, all for under $9. For home cooking without the hassle of washing dishes, go see our friends at Edwards Food Giant.
All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros has been serving the community for more than 15 years. Locally owned and operated, we offer a wide range of name brand tires, wheels, and automotive service you can trust, so your dollars stay in our community. All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros, where customers are treated like family. Service like your daddy used to get. Visit in store at one of our 2 locations or shop for tires and service online at allabouttireandbrake.com.
Spring and summer may be behind us, but that doesn't mean there's not a good reason to get out to Lake Maumelle to enjoy a day on the water. Trey Reid here from the Wild Side to tell you about West Rock Landing. Our friends at West Rock have everything you need to enjoy a day on the lake. Whether you're fishing for bass or crappie or just taking in the amazing views of the Ouachita Mountains, West Rock offers bait, tackle, boat rentals, and so much more. Check them out at westrocklanding.com or go see them just a few miles west of Little Rock on Highway 10. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle.
Make plans to attend the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Health and Wellness Expo, sponsored by UAMS, on Saturday, October 4th at our new location, the City Center on Shackelford and Little Rock. This free health and living expo will feature free health screenings, the memo van, doctor panels, Janet Carson, Arkansas Travelers Bingo, and prizes. Don't miss this event, Saturday, October 4th at the City Center in Little Rock. Find out more, check out today's Arkansas Democrat-Gazette or visit arkansashealthandwellnessexpo.com.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning?
RV wins!
Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping?
RV wins!
Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast?
RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Tito's Handmade Vodka presents the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Registration is now open. Go to 1037thebuzz.com to register your 4-person team. Prizes will be awarded in both morning and afternoon flights. It's the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka and brought to you in part by Double B's and Twin Peaks. Thanks to Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Sonic, and Michelob Ultra.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 1037 The Buzz. The Wild Side Outdoor Report is brought to you by West Rock Landing, your gateway to fishing and fun on Lake Maumelle.
Well, Trey, Bass Pro purchased watercraft manufacturer Hobie and will move its operations from Mexico to Lebanon, Missouri.
Hey, I know Lebanon, Missouri.
Yeah.
I go up there for a big event every year.
Yeah. Hobie Alter started the company back in 1950, pretty much in his parents' garage, building surfboards, that sort of stuff, and California, and expanded eventually to add additional watercraft, including pedal-driven kayaks and related products. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And then something else that has to do with Mexico, Trey. I thought you'd appreciate this. This is Mick Ultra has overtaken Bud Light and maintained its lead over Modelo Especial. So I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah, that surprised me. In U.S. retail sales by volume, I should say. And the year ended 9/14, so this is just for the last year. The movement, they say, is partly due to the release of Mick Ultra Zero, and so that just doesn't count. The way I look at it, I mean,
so they're counting Mick Ultra Zero in with Mick Ultra sales.
Yes, and you know,
no, those don't count.
No,
it's not beer.
No, it's not beer. It's like Pepsi and water.
That's right.
Yeah, and they also Leo Messi is the spokesman for.
I was gonna say maybe Messi has helped break in with the Latino audience.
But
like
here's
with
the
Modelo.
deal. Here's the deal. So you got Mick Ultra Zero and Mick Ultra. What if it was Brad Messi? So that's the way I look at it. It's kind of Leo Messi. So I just thought it was interesting.
I like it.
I
like
thought you would. 13.5 new miles of trail are coming to Lake Maumelle thanks to CAW. You'll soon be able to take a trek from Pinnacle Mountain to Rattlesnake Ridge and more. Part of the Maumelle Pinnacle projects that provide new access for hikers, runners, and bikers. And then still on track, looks like, for the ramps coming in maybe mid-October.
Construction starting on.
Hope so. Hadn't heard any different, but
all right.
Means nothing.
All right. All right, well, let's go to the Edwards Food Giant hotline now and welcome in Ralph Meeker, Deer Program Coordinator for the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Ralph, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys?
We're great.
We're doing well. Well, Ralph, I mean, we'll spend a couple minutes here kind of warming up. We'll take a break here in about 4 or 5 minutes and come back with you another segment. But let's start with how's deer hunting going so far? I mean, we just cranked up archery season, but have the early buck archery hunt too. How are things going out there?
Yeah, this year's harvest seems to be tracking right in line with what occurred last year. We had a couple bumps there right after 2020 when we had our record deer harvest, but last year we surpassed 200,000 again, and we actually harvested a few more antlered bucks this year during the early archery buck only hunt, and I think we're like 100 deer off of where we were exactly last year at this time. So right on track. Things are looking good. Weather's been cooperating, so hopefully the stars will align and we'll get to that 200,000 mark.
I've noticed on Facebook, social media, that seeing a lot of big deer coming from the Arkansas Big Buck Classic that people have sent in so far this year that have been harvested.
Yeah, it's one of those two-edged swords because, of course, nobody will tell you where they actually harvested their deer, but everybody likes to show off, and that's a great thing. It's a great testament to deer management.
Yep, it is.
Here in Arkansas, and to what private landowners are able to do on their properties.
Ralph, you mentioned the weather, great weather, that early buck-only archery hunt, cooler, the same weekend as dove season open. But what are, you and I have talked about this there's so many factors that go into, the ups and downs of deer harvest. What are some of the most important factors that affect harvest in Arkansas?
Well, really, it's heavy rainfall. I mean, our hunters are pretty diehard. I mean, they'll get out when it's sprinkling and when it's misty, but heavy downpour rainfall and high winds. Those seem to be the two biggest, weather factors that deter hunters from going hunting.
What about other, like maybe environmental factors, the mast crop and things like that? How does that factor into harvest?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to sit on a stand when it's 90 some odd degrees and you're swiping buds or you're sweating too bad. But acorns are starting to fall. They are a preferred deer food, fall deer food, and a lot of hunters now rely on supplemental feed or bait. And so when nature is dropping its natural food sources, it's hard to compete. And so years where we have really good hard mass, like acorns falling, harvest goes down a little bit, but it seems to pick back up later in the season when bait becomes more effective.
So you stay on top of this. We know you do. So if we only got a second, so think about this. We'll talk about it when we come out of the break. But if you could say, I'm going one place in Arkansas that I've got my best chance to kill a trophy buck, where would it be, and what time of the season would you go? And think about that. Think about that. And let us know when we come back.
You're
going to
make some people mad at me.
That's all right. They ain't mad at us, though.
He's putting you on the spot, Ralph. He is putting you on the spot. Hey, think about it, Ralph, and you got 4 minutes to come up with a very diplomatic and tactful answer to Mark's very tough question there. I'm gonna put you on hold, Ralph. Don't hang up. Stick around, y'all. More Wild Side coming up right after this.
Trader Bill's Outdoors is a one-stop shop for all your fishing and boating needs. They carry Vexus bass boats, Godfrey pontoons, and Taiga surf, wake, and ski boats. Their marine department also features parts and accessories from most boat manufacturers. And if something goes wrong with your boat, their service department is ready to get you back in the game with quality repairs and friendly service. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock, where great fishing and boating began.
I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side. Let me tell you about Tammy Chase Insurance. Tammy Chase is a wealth of knowledge as she guides her clients through the sometimes confusing world of health insurance and Medicare coverage. I know because she's helped me understand my options and find the perfect fit for me. She'll do the same for you because every client benefits from her expertise and local market knowledge. Give her a call at 501-658-5127. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Crane Chevrolet in Little Rock is among the small number of Chevy dealers to earn Chevrolet's Mark of Excellence Award. It's reserved for dealers who have both high sales performance and excellent customer service ratings. When you visit Crane Chevrolet, you won't just understand why they won the award, you will feel it. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, let Crane Chevrolet show you the incomparable customer service that's made them one of the country's top Chevy dealers. Crane Chevrolet, I-30, exit 130 in Little Rock, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing throughout the country, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-256-2143. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-256-2143 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-256-2143 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-256-2143.
Results vary. Consult with your tax professional prior to enrollment.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Sword in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Sword, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in Conway on Facebook and Instagram. Catch Quinn Grovey each Thursday this football season on The Zone. Get insight from one of Arkansas's best, brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. Conway Wealth Management, planning today for your tomorrow. Take control of your financial future and call or visit Conway Wealth Management today, 501-358-3994.
Or visit ConwayWealthManagement.com.
Securities and financial planning offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back to the Wild Side here on 103.7 The Buzz. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you. Damon Poole in the control room. And on the Edwards Food Giant hotline, it is Ralph Meeker. He is Deer Program Coordinator for the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Ralph, Mark put you on the spot before the break there and said, one spot to go kill a trophy deer. Where would you go and what part of time of the season? So I mean, you can answer any way you want. You can dodge, deflect, do whatever you want, Ralph. It's okay. I understand what you're talking about.
We've got harder questions coming later. This is easy.
Yeah. So let me say this. I mean, we've got over 100. We've got 143 public land areas across our state that offer some kind of deer hunting opportunity. So over 4 million acres, and it's scattered. I mean, we're pretty fortunate as a state to have that much public land when you compare us to a lot of other states.
Yeah.
So we're pretty blessed in that aspect. Now, we have big deer killed all over our state, including on our public lands, despite what some critics say. But we do have a lot of big deer harvested from public lands. And our biggest deer, biggest bodied deer, typically our bigger antler deer, come from the Delta region or from Crowley's Ridge, which is in eastern Arkansas.
Right.
They have better soils, a lot more vegetation. So we typically, on some of our WMAs that have had historically older buck management, over the years, Henry Gray, Hurricane Lake, Wattensaw, Pretty Black Choctaw East, Dave Donaldson Black River, St. Francis Sunken Lands. Those are where we get a lot of our big deer come from. Now we get a lot of big deer harvested from the Ozarks. White Rock, Piney Creek. You're going to earn it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be part billy goat, but even in the mountains, we've had some trophy buck deer come from the mountains. But like I said, it's a little bit tougher. Your chances, I think, during the rut, when bucks kind of let their guard down a little bit because they're chasing girlfriends, that's probably when you're going to have some of your greatest chances. And here in Arkansas, depending on where you're at in the state, Northwest Arkansas is a little closer to the start of November, maybe the first week in November. You down to southeastern Arkansas, Chico County, those counties down there, you're looking at, the third, fourth week in November, maybe the first week of December. And you can actually go on our Game and Fish webpage, find the strategic deer plan, and it's actually got a rut map in our deer plan.
Nice.
So that ought to help you get started, trying to schedule those hunts with your peak rut time in an area that you're looking to hunt.
Ralph, one more serious question before we have a little fun and shoot from the hip with you, as promised when I talked to you last week. Ralph, we estimate 300,000 plus hunters going out in the woods on that opening weekend of gun deer season, and it's easily probably well over 300,000 when you consider our archery hunters and our muzzleloader alternative firearm seasons and all that. But man, deer hunting is it's such a bread and butter thing. I think like sometimes your ducks and your trout and your turkeys kind of get a lot of the headlines. But I just want to give you an opportunity here to characterize how important deer are to hunting in Arkansas and to what we do at Game and Fish and conservation work.
I mean, when you buy your hunting license, and we've done surveys to see who's actually buying hunting licenses. Over 90 to 95% of folks that buy a hunting license do so to hunt deer. That's why when you buy your hunting license, you automatically get your deer tags on your license. That's because we know, that's who's hunting here in the state. I mean, like you said, we have well over 300,000 deer hunters. Those deer hunters pump in about $600 million a year into the economy. And so, when you buy licenses, when you go fill up your pickup truck, buy ammunition, all those things, that helps support our economy. And really
the good work with the deer program, and get ready to shoot from the hip with us, my friend.
It's Shoot from the Hip, brought to you by Crane Chevrolet. Mark and Trey always like to shoot from the hip every week. But when it comes to Crane Chevrolet, they shoot straight and always hit their target.
Okay. Are you a coffee guy or something else in the morning?
Something else.
Something. What do you like? What do you like? Mountain Dew?
No, I'm a NOS man. I'm an energy drink.
Energy drink. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. All right.
What's a must-have snack when you go on a hunting and fishing trip?
Beef jerky.
A lot of beef jerky fans. A lot of beef jerky fans.
Deer jerky.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Some
go.
snack sticks from Arkansas hunters feeding the hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now, when you're not hunting and you're kind of sitting at home and you're watching a little TV and clear or dark liquids.
Dark liquid.
Dark.
All right.
Another
Yes,
dark.
yes, yes.
We like that. We like dark liquid. Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon, Ralph?
No.
Yeah. My second
Good.
question.
Right's the right answer.
Yeah. Because my second question was why.
No, I don't even like flying in planes.
What's the best gas station food in your opinion?
Oh, that's got to be chicken.
Yeah, chicken's good.
Fried chicken.
What's your go-to antacid?
Pepto.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, Pepto.
That's
No
right.
doubt.
That's
No
right.
doubt. Would you go into space if you had a chance, Ralph?
No.
No. There's a smart
Well, he
man.
said he doesn't even like airplanes, much less spacecraft or hot air balloons.
Well, okay. So how about you take a submersible to the bottom of the ocean?
No.
No.
Ralph, you're a winner.
Yeah, you are.
Mark is in lockstep with every answer you've given, I think.
And I've got two more. I've got two more, and they're quick. Do you listen to music while you're fishing?
No.
There you go. I like that. We got to hear what's going on. And the last question, you spend a lot of time in the woods, Ralph. You ever seen a Bigfoot?
Not in the woods, but every time I look in the mirror.
That's great. Well, Ralph, you know, we pretty much know about you now.
We have the book on Ralph Meeker now.
No doubt. No doubt.
Ralph, man, thanks for taking some time on a Tuesday night, to clown around with us and provide some good information to our listeners and deer hunters of Arkansas. And thanks for all you and the folks at Game and Fish do to take care of the natural state, man. Thanks again for working after hours tonight. Appreciate you, Ralph.
Thanks, Ralph.
Hey, thanks for having me on. And the last thing I want to say is all the deer hunters out there, you guys, gals, be careful. If you're in a deer stand, be sure to wear your harness and tie into the tree, and just be careful and be safe and have a good time and enjoy the outdoors.
Awesome. Great, Ralph. Appreciate you, man. You have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, guys.
See you, Ralph.
That's Ralph Meeker from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline. Good stuff from Ralph there.
Listen, he knew exactly where to go too. You know, I think even Tommy Murkison said last year a lot of those big deer come from the Delta area.
Man, you know, Ralph kind of alluded to it. Yeah. It's like, you know, and it's the same way with fisheries. Like your most productive fisheries. Yeah. I mean, the lower Arkansas River down around Pendleton. It's the Delta.
No doubt.
I mean, it's a function of the soil.
And nutrients.
Yeah, the nutrients
no
there,
doubt.
and there's a
no
lot
doubt.
of nutrients, a lot of rich soil in the Delta for those.
You know, you know me. I love when gun deer season starts because there's nobody in the lake crappie fishing.
That's right.
And so you know, I'm looking forward to it as much as the deer hunter is. But,
well, you were talking about Big Buck Classic, and I've been noticing that too. I actually talked to both Tommy and Kathy Murkison last week for different stuff and questions about, like, you know, bears and deer and what have you. But man, you're not wrong, Mark. There are a lot of lot of big deer photos.
I had
coming
to see
in.
near the sunset pictures.
Right.
Yeah, usually that was it. And I'll tell you, we need to get.
Well, wait till duck season opens, and I'll share some of those with you, Mark.
And wait till I get out fishing, I'll share a bunch. But we need to bring Kathy and Tommy in this year just to elevate the looks.
Well,
and hear a little bit of looks in the
we are
studio.
on the we have a video stream going out on
the Facebook,
Buzz,
on the Facebook.
social media. So Kathy would definitely help in that regard.
And then shooting from the hip. Can you imagine how good that would be?
Oh, you know how good it would be? It would be Kathy like slapping at Tommy the whole time, like, don't say that.
Yeah,
that's exactly how that would go
and
down.
I'm coming up with a whole new set of questions for Tommy and Kathy.
All right, well, we're going to take a whole set of commercial breaks right now, but we'll be back in 4 minutes, and we'll do some trivia, some keepers and calls, and talk more outdoors. Stick around. More Wild Side right after this.
Mr. Phillips found old Johnny Cash.
Hey folks, Mark Hedrick here to tell you about Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock. They're here to serve your battery needs, from cell phones to hearing aids to power tools. And when it comes to service, Battery Outfitters is second to none. Got a problem with your truck or your boat battery? Just pull in at 5915 JFK Boulevard and the Battery Outfitters crew will handle the rest. And don't forget to ask about Key Fob Friday and Watch Battery Saturday. You'll be glad you did. Battery Outfitters, 501-537-4990 for all your battery needs.
Navigating the world of health insurance coverage can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why Tammy Chase Insurance is here to help. Medicare coverage, health insurance, indemnity, life, dental, and vision. Tammy Chase and her team have the expertise and resources to help you figure out the plans and coverages that are right for you. Check them out on the web at TammyChaseInsurance.com or stop by in person at 8414 Counts Massey Road in North Little Rock. Tammy Chase puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Mark Hedrick here from the Wild Side to tell you about our friends at West Rock Landing on Lake Maumelle. I've been fishing Maumelle for decades, and even though I've learned a few things about catching fish on the lake through the years, I've also learned that it all starts at West Rock Landing. If you're looking for a place to hold your next bass tournament, our friends at West Rock are ready to help you take care of the details. Their covered deck is perfect for weigh-ins. They can also set you up with a boat rental for a day of fishing or a day of just enjoying the views and the area's wildlife. Go see them today. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Fall is the perfect time to spruce up the exterior of your home or your business. And if you're like me, there's only one company to call, CertaPro Painters. What stands out the most? Their attention to detail. They carefully prep every surface, make sure trim lines are sharp, and even touch up any small spots, even ones you didn't notice, at no extra charge. They go the extra mile because they want you to be happy and they care about their work. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. For your home or business, make sure you schedule CertaPro. Don't wait, their calendar fills up quick. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
We take whiskey seriously. Taste the difference of a hand-selected bourbon at your local lodge, like the Twin Peaks Buffalo Trace Barrel Select.
In Arkansas, cancers of the lung, breast, prostate, and colon are the leading cause of cancer deaths. Yet simple screenings can save lives, helping doctors find and treat cancer early. If you have a family history of cancer, you need to start screenings even earlier, because cancer screenings can never come too soon, only too late. To learn more, visit cancer.uams.edu. Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
I'm a real wild one, wild one, wild one, wild one.
Welcome back to the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you on a lovely Tuesday evening here. in Central Arkansas. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to go straight to the Edwards Food Giant hotline again. The Edwards Food Giant hotline
is hot
been
tonight.
Busier than the Edwards Food Giant hot
food
deli line
Yeah.
at 12:15 on Sunday when they have the chicken and dressing after church.
God, I got to go there.
We're going to welcome in Danny Arballo on the Edwards Food Giant hotline. Danny, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're good. It hasn't been long since we talked to you, but we were teeing it up earlier in the show. You know, you've been doing some cool things, raising some money for Casting for Recovery. We talked about that when you were here a couple weeks ago. I was telling a buddy, you know, you've been doing these boxes with the lures in them, and people buy those. But you did something really cool this year. Had an autographed Bass Elite jersey from Schlopper. And you know, did an auction, something new this year. Well, so that's why we got you back, Danny. How did it go?
Yeah, it went wonderful. It was like it went better than we honestly expected it to go. You know, we were able to upload a live sort of, I would say, a live auction, kind of silent auction, so to speak, on our website over at BrazzaloCustomLures.com. And it was just seamless. It was very well. It was just, I can't even explain how good it ran.
Great.
But we were able to sell several items on the auction site. Like you said, we sold some boxes that were full of tackle. Each one of those boxes had around $225 worth of tackle on them. We sold them for $100 a piece, and this was all donations. So in altogether donations that were given from tackle vendors across the country, we brought in over $20,000 worth of merchandise that we either sold or gave away or auctioned off and stuff.
That's fantastic.
And so the final total was over $20,000.
No, our final total this year.
Yeah.
So so this is our third year doing for Casting for Recovery. Our first year was $1,800.
Right.
Last year we raised an even $8,000, and this year for 2025 at the Casting for Recovery retreat that will be from October 24th through the 26th. We will be presenting a check to them for $10,166.
Whoa, man! Well done.
Way to go, Danny.
Well
Way
done,
to go.
Danny. Well done, man. Well, that is just fantastic, man. And kudos to you and Brazzalo Custom Lures for jumping in and making a difference, man. That's incredible. Great story how you met the folks over in Knoxville, and you didn't even know there was an Arkansas chapter until you got back, and now you're raising a hell of a lot of money for them.
I know, absolutely. We didn't even know, and then we just kind of stumbled into it. So one other opportunity I want to throw out there for everybody.
All right.
We have another outdoor vendor that is raising more money for Casting for Recovery, and that is Evolve Fishing. They are selling Evolve Fishing neoprene rod sleeves. They're all built right here in America, Conroe, Texas, and their pink sleeves that they have on the website are $20 a piece. And $5 from each one of those sleeves goes straight to Casting for Recovery.
Cool.
Well, Danny,
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining us. We need to get you back on after this whole thing's done, and
absolutely,
great job.
I appreciate it, guys, and I thank you for letting me come on and support it and shout it out to everybody.
Thanks,
Danny,
man.
Thank you so much. Great work, buddy.
All right, Trey. All right, Mark. I appreciate it, guys.
See you. Bye.
That's Danny Arballo from Brazzalo Custom Lures on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline.
I know you got a great trivia question.
Oh, well, I don't know how great it is, Marvin. We got trivia.
Well, it's easy. It's easy. That's what
It's
I like.
time for this week's Tammy Chase Insurance Outdoor Trivia question. You may not know the answer to this week's trivia question, but Tammy Chase has the answers for all your health insurance and Medicare needs. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
All right, Mark, you know when a receiver goes for a long pass and the quarterback, and he's well covered and the quarterback throws it up, they call that a 50-50 ball?
Yeah,
well, trivia tonight's a 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
There's two answers here.
Well, it's kind of like handing off to one of, well, we won't go into that. It's 50-50 if we get it.
Maybe we shouldn't make football analogies too soon.
No,
too soon. No. All right, here's your trivia question. Hey, the Arkansas alligator season for 2025 wrapped up Monday morning, 30 minutes before sunrise, the second of 2 weekends. It was a record alligator harvest this year in Arkansas. So your question is, was it over or under 200 alligators checked over the 2 weekends of the season? 501-661-1037 is the number to call. Over or under 200 alligators checked during the 2 weekends of the Arkansas alligator season.
Here they are already.
Here they are.
50-50.
We're going to know somebody's either going to get it right, and then the next person's going to get it wrong, and then the next person will get it right.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, here we go. Damon's got him on.
Damon's got him on the line.
Damon's scolding somebody. I don't know who it is, but he's
Keep it clean is what he's telling them.
Yeah, no doubt. And then we'll come back after this. We got some great.
It's a regular who hadn't won anything in a long time.
Oh, is it?
If he's right, we'll see.
Yeah.
He's a guy who actually has seen a Bigfoot and has talked about it on this show.
Oh, it's Homer.
It's Homer. I think it's that Homer. We'll find out. Let's find out. Is this my buddy Homer?
That'd be me.
Homer White, do you know the answer? Are you going over or under 200 alligators?
I'm going to go over.
You're right, Homer. You are right. All right. Well played, sir. Homer, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Well,
how you been up to?
Oh, man, just living the dream, Homer, and missing you calling into the show. So
we want you to come in the show.
Yeah, you need to come in and hang out with us one of these nights, Homer. How about that?
Y'all going to throw me that question like you did and throw the last one on there?
We will definitely shoot from the hip with you, and we're going to come up with our own unique set of questions to add to those for you.
And one of the reasons that Bigfoot thing's in there is you're the only one that's ever seen one, so we're going to keep asking until somebody else does. Then we're going to introduce y'all.
Well, Homer, hold on the line. Damon will get your address, and we'll Tammy Chase Insurance will send you a $10 Sonic gift card for guessing correctly or knowing correctly that we were over 205 alligators checked. That's a record harvest here in Arkansas. Homer, good talking to you, buddy. Take care, man.
You too, man.
Thanks, Homer. Stay on the line.
Yeah, so 205 gators checked, Mark. 69 in Zone 1, which is southwest, 4 in Zone 2, south central, and 106 in Zone 3, which is southeast Arkansas. Biggest two, 13-1 and 13-foot were the two biggest gators checked this year.
And for anybody listening, we're coming in hot in the last segment. We got trivia.
No, we got tip of the week and keepers and calls.
Yeah, so we're going
to hear from our friends at All About Tire and Brake and Battery Outfitters in that last segment.
I've got a call that comes back.
Oh, it's so good, man.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's good. But
I think it's one of the culliest calls in a long time.
It's cully, and
you told it to me during the break, man.
Yeah,
and I almost called lunch.
Yeah, no doubt. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Oh, we got some fun ones. I got a good one about a squirrel too, and about a
great tip. You always have a great
tip of the week. And it's a good one. Teachers, students, administrators, pay attention for tip of the week. This one's for you. We got to take a quick break. Last segment of the Wild Side coming up right after this.
All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros has been serving the community for more than 15 years. Locally owned and operated, we offer a wide range of name brand tires, wheels, and automotive service you can trust, so your dollars stay in our community. All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros, where customers are treated like family, service like your daddy used to get. Visit in store at one of our 2 locations or shop for tires and service online at allabouttireandbrake.com.
I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side here on 103.7 The Buzz. You probably already know Edwards Food Giant as the meat people. And when I'm looking to throw a steak on the grill, my first stop is the incredible meat counter at Edwards Food Giant. Ribeyes, fillets, strips, T-bones, and porterhouses. Whatever your favorite cut, you'll find the best selection of certified Angus beef at Edwards Food Giant. Their prices are great, with weekly specials that will make your next steak dinner as affordable as it is tasty. Go see them today. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people.
Crane Chevrolet is a family-owned dealership committed To honesty, integrity, and outstanding customer service. Looking for a new ride? Crane Chevrolet has a wide selection of new and used vehicles, and when it comes to service after the sale, Crane's skilled technicians and modern service center will exceed your expectations. Crane Chevrolet is more than a car dealership. They're a part of the community. Crane Chevrolet, just off I-30, exit 130, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
Trader Bill's Outdoors has the largest fishing tackle selection in the region, including the newest lures and the newest colors, as well as a wide selection of locally made lures that are proven winners on Arkansas lakes and streams. They also carry top-of-the-line rods and reels by the industry's leading companies, and they employ local anglers who are always prepared to answer your questions and set you on the path to success. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock.
Make plans to attend the Arkansas Democrat Gazette Health and Wellness Expo, sponsored by UAMS, on Saturday, October 4th at our new location, the City Center on Shackelford in Little Rock. This free health and living expo will feature free health screenings, the Memo Band, doctor panels, Janet Carson, Arkansas Travelers Bingo, and prizes. Don't miss this event, Saturday, October 4th at the City Center in Little Rock. Find out more, check out today's Arkansas Democrat Gazette or visit arkansashealthandwellnessexpo.com.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Tito's Handmade Vodka presents the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Registration is now open. Go to 1037thebuzz.com to register your four-person team. Prizes will be awarded in both morning and afternoon flights. It's the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka and brought to you in part by Double B's and Twin Peaks. Thanks to Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Sonic, and Michelob Ultra.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 1037 The Buzz. It's time for this week's Keepers and Calls, presented by Battery Outfitters. Sometimes you keep them, sometimes you throw them back. But when it comes to your battery needs, the service and selection at Battery Outfitters are always keepers.
Okay, Trey, the headline I saw, and I just had to delve into it a little because, I had to go deep to get news for this show. I mean,
well, you let me take the layups sometimes.
Yeah,
there was like a couple of mine, and you're like, I knew you'd have that one, so I dug a little deeper.
Well, and so the headline said scientists eat a 50,000-year-old bison stew in 1984.
Okay, color me intrigued.
Yeah. So it and they did say, I liked it. It had a strong Pleistocene aroma. They said it was delicious and none suffered ill effects. So I dug into this a little deeper. It was found in the Alaskan permafrost, frozen and intact, where it had laid since the ancient days until it was found by gold miners in 1979. It was handed over to scientists who decided they'd do an unusual dinner party, and it played out at the paleontologist's home. He was instrumental in the retrieval of who they call the animal Blue Babe.
Is this a Paul Bunyan reference, perhaps?
I guess. And they celebrated the work.
Say.
They celebrated the work of the guy that taxidermied it. Listen, I had to see Rodney Harper having nothing to do with this, by the way.
No, I don't think so.
Rodney didn't go. But here's the kicker. They took a little neck meat. They chopped it up. They mixed it with vegetables, diced up, alcohol, and simmered it in a pot of stock and diced other stuff of it, and basically 50,000-year-old diced up bison. A total of 12 people ate it. They said the meat was comparable, they say, to beef jerky with fat and marrow, and they're all okay, as far as we know.
As far as we know.
Yeah. So
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they drank some alcohol before they added some to the stew as well.
First off,
They would require a lot.
You're going to have
a bunch of them.
You're going to have something for that to splash into when it gets down there. So
to help disintegrate it, kill off any bacteria that could be hanging
Rodney
out.
Harper at Harper's Pure Country Taxidermy. He might take the taxidermy job. I doubt it, but he sure ain't dicing anything up and eating it.
Oh, that is, as I said, the culliest of the culls. Well, I've got a cull for you here, but I had some good ones. I'm going to save some for next week. But
I like this.
Look,
one.
this is an Associated Press story out of the San Francisco Bay Area where residents of the Bay Area town of, where's the name of it? I'm not seeing it. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Marin County up north of San Francisco. They're on the lookout for an aggressive squirrel that has sent at least 2 people to the emergency room for medical treatment. Apparently, this squirrel, they think maybe it's been fed, and so it's like going after people because it thinks it's going to feed them. But look, the best thing about this is the little flyer that the neighborhood posted, and I'm just going to read it. Attack squirrel, beware. This is not a joke. More than 5 people have been attacked by a very mean squirrel over the past few days on Diablo Circle. Several have gone to ER for severe lacerations. I'm assuming they meant to say lacerations. A little typo there. But, my gosh, man.
The thing that I read about it.
And you wonder why we have a world champion squirrel cook-off.
Yeah. The thing that I got is it came out of nowhere.
It came out, it does say at the bottom of it goes, squirrel comes out of nowhere and will attack.
Yeah, it's like, now let me tell you. Oh, and the other thing, Trey, they're not vectors of rabies.
They are not vectors of rabies.
You
read the same story I did, didn't you?
If that doesn't make you feel better after your leg's been all torn up by a squirrel, knowing that you won't get rabies, at least you got a bright side.
There's
silver
a
lining.
little consolation.
Yeah, a little
silver
consolation.
Okay, let's do the tip of the week before we run out of time.
It's the All About Tire and Brake tip of the week. All About Tire and Brake, because you deserve hassle-free service.
All right, Mark, I said for educators, students, and administrators to listen up. Arkansas Game and Fish is doing a new event for school-age kids in schools across the state, K through 12. It's called the Generation Conservation Summit. It's going to be happening November 5th and 6th at Bank OZK Arena over in Hot Springs. But essentially, it's kind of like a pentathlon or decathlon. You don't have to do all the events, but various disciplines. So basically all the different divisions at Game and Fish came up with a contest. There's a video production contest that me and my colleagues will be judging. There's going to be a photography contest. Typical stuff like air rifle marksmanship, archery, casting accuracy. The legal division came up with debate. Nice. There's wildlife conservation, like a quiz bowl contest. So lots of cool stuff. There's already been some regional competitions going on around the state. But look, if you want to get your class or your school involved, you got until October 10th, so about 11 days left to get signed up for that. Go to agfc.com/conservation summit to learn more or to register your school or class.
Before we leave today, Trey, we only got a minute or so, right? If that long.
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds. You're quite the gourmand and a chef. Would you eat 50,000-year-old bison?
Man, I think I'm out on that, Mark.
Me too.
I'm pretty adventurous. I'm fairly adventurous. No Andrew Zimmern, but I don't know about 50,000-year-old bison.
No.
I'm out on that. And we're out on that too.
That's perfect timing.
It's been fun. It's been real. We'll talk to y'all next week. For Damon Poole and Mark Hedrick, I'm Trey Reid. Until next week here on the Wild Side. So long, everybody.
When the man comes around.
The last bastion of quality programming.
Why would you listen to any other radio station than 103.7 The Buzz?